everyone out there in YouTube land. It's me, the Solitary Toker, coming to you on a Friday afternoon around 3:15. Guess what happened to me this Wednesday? Right about this time, I had taken my dogs for a walk, and I was starting to feel really bad. Like, no energy, just like lightheaded, and my heart was beating really fast. And I talked to my friend online who's a combat medic in Afghanistan, and he said, go to the hospital. Don't fuck around with that, go to the hospital. And I went to the ER and I said, hi, I'm having heart palpitations, and they got me in right away, and they said that my heart was beating 262 beats per minute. So they started me on an IV. They tried to use a medicine to stop my heart so that it could reset itself and start fibrillating correctly. And the medicine didn't work. So they had to use electroshock. And they put an electric panel right here and one on my back. And then they gave me propofol, which I think I'm not saying that correctly, but it's basically called like a conscious amnesia. Like you don't go completely out, but you're not aware. And I was like, yeah, okay, I think it's starting to work. Yeah. And they shocked my heart, and they got it beating correctly again. And I didn't stay in the hospital that night, even though I probably should have, but this kind of thing had happened before, but just not at that severity. And so I felt fine, and I wanted to go home, and the male nurse, he was like, your cheeks are rosy, you're stable, you're energetic, I think it's okay. And so I went home that night, and the next morning, I called my cardiologist, and she said an arterial flutter isn't something to lose sleep over. Okay, but I just had my heart stopped electronically. That's serious. And I don't know if you could tell when I first sat down, but I just got back from walking a loop on my property with my dogs, and I needed a minute to kind of calm things down. So, needless to say, I haven't been using any cannabis since the accident. But I'm interested in smoking a small bowl now, just because the whole next day, like, it hurt. Like, just everything that happened to me was having an after effect of, you just had your heart shocked. That hurt. I didn't like that, said my heart, and my chest cavity was kind of aching. And so, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be toking for a while, and I was getting ready to go on my cleanse anyway. So, I mean, it's kind of, like I said, I want to toke right now because, medical marijuana does have so many beneficial effects, and I'm worried about getting my heartbeat all crazy again. So, I don't know, it's kind of like, it is a narcotic, and I do feel that pull of, you haven't smoked in a couple of days, I really want you to smoke. But I just don't think that I should. So I'm drinking hartshorn tea, which is good for the circulation, and I'm signing off for a little while because I'm going home to Michigan to see my family anyway, so I won't be here for the next 2 weeks. So, looks like I'm taking my cleanse early. Peace, love, and ganja from the Solitary Toker. Bye-bye.